Hey everyone, welcome to the F2 series in Bahrain. We're starting this season in Bahrain. We're having F4 before this one, and now we're going to commentate on F2. An interesting season it's going to be, with Eva Immortal getting promoted from Tier 3 to Tier 2 even before the season has started. So really curious what Eva can do. Let's see if he can get that pace up. But we have a full grid today, and that's amazing stuff from all the Tier 2 drivers. And we all know it's going to be a really close grid. So we have seen that in the practice race already. And we're even going for a closer grid. So let's see who is going to get that first win in the F2 series. I think the race is going to be amazing, but even the qualifying is going to be so. I think all the drivers are nervous to get some amazing stuff in, and we're going through the fields now with Sharif being promoted from Tier 3 to Tier 2. Showed us in the practice race he had an excellent pace, so definitely curious what Sharif can do. Bob Sada has been demoted, but we all know the reason why. Not because of his consistency. He told us he's going to drive on the wheel. So really curious what Bob can do in this tier. Tom H, who made an amazing improvements throughout the season, promoted from Tier 4 to Tier 2, with almost winning in the practice race. So amazing stuff from Tom. So I'm really giving him a high gamble to fight for the podium positions today. Jimo Hini, a podium driver from last season in F2, so the race pace of Jimo has always been really quick. So interesting to see what he can do. Eva Immortal promoted from Tier 3 to Tier 2. Eva has shown that he has some excellent pace. Too quick for Tier 3, so we decided to move him up because Nova Apollo wasn't able to attend. Farico Samuel and Farico Toxic, both in the Haas, both some beginning with the same name, so interesting. Farico Toxic has been demoted from Tier 1 to Tier 2 because he couldn't match the pace with the front runners. So we've decided to put him a tier down. Same goes for Scotty. Also really a guy to watch in Tier 2. Dark RT promoted from Tier 3 to Tier 2. Amazing stuff from Dark, winning the practice race in Italy. Good to see good stuff from him. So interesting to see what Dark can do. Fraubai is one of the fastest drivers in this tier, to be honest. We have seen the practice races throughout this week that he was able to match the pace with the Tier 1 guys on this track, so that's good to see. Fico and Burgersort being a Tier 2 driver of last season, scoring decent points, mostly just not really spectacular in the race. It's I mean in qualifying. Oh, he's blocking off. Fico is blocking off Burgersort now. It's not really nice from him, but he's still getting a P3. So let's have Fico, the champion of Tier 4, now has been promoted to Tier 2, with Nelly having a 125.5. That's good to see, with Rocky being our Tier 3 champion, promoted to Tier 2 as well. We've really debated to get him in Tier 1, but he and Arjun are brothers, so we decided to keep them in Tier 2, with Neuropirate being a Tier 2, Brother Adam promoted from Tier 3. So same goes for Hachi, also promoted to Tier 2. Cole has been staying in Tier 2 as well. So interesting stuff. Now let's see, we're going to head back to qualifying, where Nelly, a fellow Tier 4 driver, already 5 tenths off. That's amazing to see. A current provisional poll. Well, let's have a look. At some drivers. Fico going for 126.0, and the usual F4 drivers now are up on the field. Interesting to see. The battles, the gaps are already really close. With brother Adam also within 6/10 of Nelly. And Sharif, Rico Toxic, Frogby is on the outlap on the medium tires. We all know Frogby is so quick, so really curious what he can do on the mediums. And Arjun has improved. Arjun and Rocky both being Ferrari drivers. So they're definitely going to team up with the top 10 already within a second. Good to see, good stuff from all the drivers again. And Sharif puts himself in P11 for now. Also a friend or a brother from Neuro Pirate, so we have some brothers and friends in real life that are teaming up. I'm going to have a gamble at the Constructors Championship with having an amazing team for the Williams team with Fico and Dark having excellent pace so far. Good to see that. So let's have a look. Let's stay on board with Farby on the medium tires. Which time can he put to get him a good spot on the grid? Well, Neuro Pirate has also started his hot lap. Taking a bit too much curve there. What can Farby do? It's a purple sector 2 on the medium tires. Interesting stuff from Farby till now. But we all know that those purple sectors can be a bit wrong from the game. So let's see what Farby can do in the last corner. Not being able to put himself into the 125, so he did a 126.6 on the mediums, and that's not bad. That's not bad. Only 1.1 seconds away from Nelly. Well, let's stay on board with Neuro Pirate into the last corner. Racing Point driver. What can Neuro Pirate do? A 126.0, and that puts him in P3 for now. A great lap from Neuro. And really good to see how much improved Neuro as well. A 26.0 is not a bad lap. I think that was the pole time in F4. Oh, look how close the grid already is. So let's stay on board with Rocky, the Tier 3 champion last season. Is he able to get a good lap in? I'm assuming he can be battling for the front spots in Tier 2, but Tier 2 is so close. And he has a purple sector 2. Is he able to get a great lap in? Currently one of the drivers who haven't set a lap. Teaming up with his brother Arjun. Can they get some excellent points for the championship? Rocky goes second fastest now with a 125.7. Only 3/10 away from Nelly. And IP puts himself in P3 now. Now people are definitely improving and improving and improving. So it's hard to follow everything, but let's have a look at Farico Seme or Farico Toxic. Farico Toxic puts himself in P3. With Ava Immortal now putting himself in P2. As we said, look at this, how close it is. This tier is gonna be so amazing to watch, guys. This must be admitted. Look at this, from P1 to P18 within 1.2 seconds. This is amazing stuff. Really, this is wow. This tier is going to be so freaking close. It's amazing to see from everyone. Let's have a look at Tom H. Yes, every 110 you can win. It will be a big win in this tier. So let's have a go. I'm getting excited, boys. Good to see all the battles on track with Tom H improving to P6 with 2 tenths up on his time. But still, Nelly in P1 for now. Bobsada improves as well. So we have her P19, 1.2 seconds. Amazing. Let's have a look who's on a hot lap. It's Fico. Fico on a hot lap. What can he do? He was standing in P2 and now suddenly he's in P9, but he aborts his lap. And Bobsada, is he improving? No, he's not improving. And look at this, Cole is really... Can he pick up a slipstream from his teammate? Yes, he can. His teammate is giving him a slipstream. And Rocky, no, Scotty puts himself in P5. A great lap from Scotty as well. And look at this, guys. Oh shit, no driver is too slow for this tier. Really amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Brother Adam improves himself to P7. Hachi P8. Oh, look at this. And I'm not sure. Is Frabai still? No, Frabai is 1 second up. Can he get that provisional pole position into the last corner? Frabai and his teammates with Nelly. A great team for the AlphaTauri team. Can Frabai puts himself on pole position? As we said before, Frabai gets provisional pole with 4 minutes to go in this session. He puts himself with a 125.3. An amazing stuff from Frabai. Well, all the drivers are going for an outlap. Arjan now, what can he do in the Ferrari? Arjan improving by 3 tenths, but only P10. Not going to be enough for Arjan. Is he saving up some ERS for another run? And who's on a hot lap? Who is on a hot lap? Who can surprise us? Who is the driver to get themselves up on the fields? Dart RT, the winner of the practice race in Italy. There's no room for mistakes. Don't forget your DRS, Dark. Don't forget your DRS. Oh, he's having a stressy moment now. Fico improves to P4. Good lap from Fico as well. And I think that was his qualifying. But let's stay on board with Dark. No, Dark is not able to improve himself. So he probably just sit down and relax. Well, Sharif, you were up on your time, mate. Or is he just... No, he's waiting. He's waiting. Let's stay on board with... No, Nelly is in the pits. Nelly is not gonna continue. Oh no. Nelly is done. Is Rocky improving? Our tier 3 champion. Everything can happen in the race, guys. Everything. Interesting stuff. Gmo Hini is now into P17. Improving by 3/10, but only gives him P17. Oh man. Rocky, what can Rocky do? Into the last corner he goes. And Rocky goes 4th fastest now. Jumps Fico by only 0.02 of a second. Amazing. Tom H improves. P6. Oh, and all the drivers are going for a last run. With Arjun really closing up on his time. Is he able to improve himself? No, he's not going to improve himself. He's not gonna improve himself to... Well, Sharif is going to start last. So let's stay on board with who's on a hot lap now. Is it Farico Toxic? I'm not sure. Ava, let's follow Ava on a lap. Can he surprise us for taking a pole position? And I'm not sure if Ava can. He has been promoted from tier 3 to tier 2 because he was so quick and he's not up on his time. So he's not a driver who is currently improving. But what can Farico Toxic do? He has been demoted from tier 1 to tier 2 because his pace didn't match in tier 1. And look at this, only sitting in P7 for now. And Scotty is not improving. Brother Adam is improving. And Brother Adam is not improving anymore. And there are no drivers improving. But Hachi is improving, having a purple sector 2. Oh, invalidation for Hachi. Holy moly. You can predict the winner. Guys, you just can't predict the winner. Look at this. From P1 to P18 within 0.8 of a second. This is amazing stuff, but this was our qualifying for today. With Frogby taking the predicted pole position. I already gambled that. With Nelly, amazing stuff from Nelly. Taking P2, and that's an AlphaTauri 1-2 lockout. Front row lockout. Good to see. Ava Immortal showing why he got promoted, and Rocky as well. Fico, Tom H, all showing why they got promoted and why they have such amazing pace. Rico Toxic in P7, Scotty in P8, Cole in P9, IP in P10, Brother Adam in P12, P11, Arjun in P12, Hachi P13, Burgazord P15, Bob Sada in P15. And we're going from P15 to P16 Neuropirate Dark RT, P17 the race winner in the practice race in Italy, taking P17. Look, in this tier everything is possible. For Jimo Hini, last year he was a podium driver, now he's sitting in P18. Farico Semmo P19, Sharif P20, and really curious what this is going to be. And we're off on the formation lap with Frarby leading the F2 series in Bahrain for now. The first round of this season. For all the viewers, we have a 10 races season because of the new game coming out in the beginning of July. So we decided to have a short season, and I'm really looking forward to the F2 tier this season because it's so close. The field is so close. We can't have a better tier at this moment. With F4 being even close within 2 seconds. Now the F2 series are close within almost 1 second, and that's amazing stuff from all the drivers. And one mistake could lead you to get into the last place. So the pressure is really high and it's really exciting to see. So I'm going to ask all the viewers, what are your predictions for today? Will Frarby get that, change that pole position into a win? We all really curious. Now it depends on the race pace of all the drivers. We all know Rocky has an amazing race pace. Scotty has an amazing race pace. Bob Sada has an amazing race pace. So really curious if these guys can move them up on the field. So to all the viewers, what are your predictions for today? Leave it in the comments. Well, Frarby is closing now. Is closing the grid and leading the grid. So let's stay on board with this camera. Yeah, the strategies are probably the soft medium strategy or the soft hard. That's going to be the prediction of the game. But let's see. We're going to start first. We're having all lights out now with F2 in Bahrain, and here we go with an amazing start from Frontby. Both AlphaTauris leading the pack, still leading the pack. And let's keep it a clean turn one, boys. With Rico Toxic making up some excellent places in the Haas. Ava Immortal falling back, not having a great start. But everything seems to be fine so far with Scotty Fennel losing a bit of places. Look how busy it is on track. With IP and Scotty having respect. That's the most important thing on track. With Fraba already having an excellent start. Can he convert this pole position into a win? With Farico Same having an excellent start as well. No big incidents so far. And that's good to see for such a close grid. With Brother Adam and Farico Same. Oh, Farico Same spins! With Burgerzord in the wall. Burgerzord in the wall. Do we get another safety car? Yes, we have. Same as F4. A safety car in the first lap. With Burgerzord spinning in the wall. Sadly losing positions. With Vico having an excellent start. Oh, and it's Farby pitting. Farby is pitting. Which strategy is he going for? Farby is going for a hard strategy. Interesting stuff from Farby. He needs to make up a lot of positions throughout the race. Interesting to see if this strategy call from Farby will pay him out on the right way. With Nelly leading the pack now in front of Fico and Farico. With Eva having a bad start. So let's go through the position changes, guys. With Arjun having an amazing start on these tires. Arjun is the first one on the mediums. He qualified outside the top 10. But let's have a look. There are already people having 5 seconds of penalties. And did they make a stop? No, they had a touch under safety car conditions. And we all know if you make a pit stop, you are going to serve that 5 seconds. We've seen that in F4, so you can't get that back. But the guy who have caused this will definitely get a punishment for not leaving any gaps between you and him. Oh, and I really love this track. Bahrain is an amazing track in the night. We're driving it at night or even evening, so that's a really amazing track to drive. With our current pole sitter now sitting in P12 at the moment. Well, Dark has pitted as well for fresh hearts. So let's have a look at the current tire situations. The top 4 drivers have been driving on the softs at the beginning. Well, Arjun has been started on the mediums and made on some excellent places. Scotty Fennell also on the softs, IP on the softs. Well, the rest of them are Neuropirate started on the hard, so that might be a crazy strategy as well. Starting on the hard tires and finishing on the mediums, well, being on an alternate strategy. I think that's a right call from Neuropirate, and I'm looking forward to see that strategy work. If you're able to qualify yourself outside the top 10, it's good to see if you can start on the hards and finish on the mediums. Now let's have a look. Are the lights going out? I don't think they will. So yeah, the lights are out now. So for our Nelly, not far by, it's Nelly. Nelly is the one to set the pace and continue the racing. It's still Nelly, who is not going yet, with Vico really closing in on him. Vico and Nelly, a big rivalry in F4 last season. When is Nelly going? Now is he going? A great restart from Nelly, with Farico, Toxic and Arjun having an amazing restart as well. And there's so much hard to follow. We see Scotty Fennell spinning around. Scotty Fennell in the wall. And that's not gonna help him. And now the big winners. The big position winners are Arjun winning 8 positions. Amazing stuff, but he runs a bit wide there. But still amazing stuff from Arjun. Neuropipe winning 7 positions, Gmo winning 8 positions. As we said before, the race pace of Gmo is amazing. So let's see what he can do in the race. Reeve is under pressure of Bob. Well, Tom H is giving pressure on both of these guys. And Nelly has been already taken a gap of 1.3 seconds of Fico. Well, Farico Toxic is at the back of Fico. Now, having a ERS enabled. Can he go for a move? He is having a look down the outside on Fico. Yes, he is getting in next to him. What a move by Farico Toxic. Farico Toxic now into P2. But Vico is already next to him again. Can they go for a side-by-side battle? Yes, but Farico comes out in top. Now Arjun is really seeing this battle in front of him. And after a few laps, the soft tires will degrade a lot. So Arjun will have the advantage. With Ava and IP, both McLaren drivers are within great position for points. So don't be stupid and just... Oh, we have someone spinning, I think. Oh, it's Scotty again. Scotty having a bad race so far. With Nelly having a 3-second gap in front of Farico Toxic. And that's amazing stuff from Nelly. Can Nelly get a win today? Another fastest lap from Nelly. And Farico. Oh, and look at Fico and Arjun really closing in with Ava, Scotty, IP. Oh, and look at this. A battle between Bob Sada and Tom. Oh, and look how close this field is. It's amazing. with Gmal taking the outside of Neuro and making the move stick from Gmal, winning already 9 positions. Amazing stuff from Gmal, and this is showing his race pace. And Federico Seme picks up a penalty. Well, Vico and Arjan are battling. Vico having a bit of a lock up, but can Arjan have a good exit on the mediums? No, he's not close enough to make a move. He's showing himself to Vico, but when will he be able to make a move? Vico losing time now on Federico. And Arjan dives on the inside now of Vico. Is that the right place to overtake? Vico knows that is not a right place to overtake. And Vico knows he's going to pick up a slipstream. But Vico is diving into the pits. Well, Eva is now hunting down Arjan. Can Eva go for a move on the inside? No! Arjan is blocking the inside. And will Eva get a good run out of this corner with Iras and Iras enabled, taking the outside. And Arjan is still next to him, but Eva and Arjan are still side by side. But Arjan comes out as a winner. And Neuropowered and Frogby are battling. Oh! And we have a Ferrari spinning. Rocky is in the wall and losing his front wing with a touch with Neuropirate, with Bob Sada now closing in on Neuropirate as well. And let's have a look at the current tire situations. And yes, Trucker, that's what this tier is about. This tier is going to be exciting till the end of this race. That's amazing to see. Bob Sada now really closing in. Well, Eva is now. Let's see, Bob Sada and Neuropirate on a battle. Bob Sada is not going. Well, Neuropirate is having 40% of ERS and Bob Sada is having 40% of ERS. Interesting battle between these two. Let's see if Bob can have a good run out of this corner. Well, Neuropirate is picking up the DRS from Frogby as well. And Frogby is closing in on Hachi. Can he recover himself from that early pit stop? Well, the current penalty situations are Federico Tuxing having a 5-second penalty, Arjan having 3 seconds, Gmo having 5 seconds as well. So guys, Nelly is definitely showing which racecraft he has. It's good to see Nelly winning almost 2 seconds. 2 seconds away from Federico Toxic in 3 laps of time, so that's definitely showing us why Nelly has some excellent pace. And Arjan even overtaking Federico Toxic. And Federico is definitely diving into the pits, yes he is. Well, Brother Adam is now into P3 on an alternate strategy. And now the alternate strategy can work because the pace difference is so close. And Gmo into P4, Hachi in P5, and Frogby already into P6. Close battles on track, with Fico jumping IP. And I'm agreeing on you, Trucker, with that. It's not a great decision to make that early pit stop. As you can see, Nelly still pulling away from the other drivers. And we're only 9 laps underway, and this race has been so excited so far, with Farabai closing the gap on Hutchie now. Well, Tom H is now really close on Cole. Let's have a look at this battle. Tom H, can he get the slipstream and the DRS, and his ERS unable to get that move done? Will Cole Baseball, the guy in front of him, is now going for a move on Neuro. And he is making this move stick. Well, Tom H is not able to get that move done on Neuro Pirate. So Cole gets promoted to P8 now. And Bob has made some excellent places so far. And even made a pit stop already. I think Bob is going for a soft medium strategy. And Farabai is already closing in now on Jimo Hinney. And made the move already on Hachi. And let's have a look at one of the closest battles on track. It's between Farabai and Jimo. And Farabai told us this is one of his quickest tracks on the calendar. But can he convert that pole position into a win? Can he get that racecraft consistency? What is one of the most important things in league racing? Racecraft consistency. One lap pace is not important. Maybe in this tier, but usually the concentration in the race is one of the most important things. Oh, it's Tom H having some issues with Sharif. Some issues with Neuro Pirate. Sharif winning already a lot of positions. Sharif winning 12 positions. Even making a pit stop. Amazing stuff from Sharif here. Starting last, now in the points. Good stuff from Sharif. And Farabai managed to get past Jimo Hinney. Well, Nelly has made a pit stop for Hearts as well. So Nelly is also on a one-stop strategy. Interesting to see Bob Sada has been pitted already, and now all over Hachi. He's all over Hachi. Can Bob Sada? We all know his consistency is amazing. His ERS is almost done, but Bob Sada makes the move stick, and into P5 he goes. And Hachi didn't make a pit stop yet. So let's have a look at Farico and Fico again. Farico having a look down the outside with IP joining the battle. Farico, IP taking the outside. Oh, and that's nasty stuff from Fico. Hopefully they don't have any damage of that. And Fico is having another line, but IP is now on the inside of Fico. IP picking up a 3-second time penalty. Look how close this battle is. 5 drivers within 1 second. Ava closing in now. have someone spinning. It's IP. IP having a spin on track. Losing. It's Jimo Hini now in the pits, going for the medium hard strategy. Let's see which place he will end up. Will he end in front of Fico? I don't think he will, but Fico needs to stop. So I think Jimo did some excellent job for going for the one-stop strategy. Well, Farby, Brother Adam and Arjun didn't stop yet. Farby did stop, but Bob did as well. And Bob is really closing in on Farby now. Interesting stuff from Bob. Really interesting stuff from the guys in front who are still on the medium strategy. But let's have a look at Arjun. Now currently leading and still continuing with his... and I think the guys are now going for a... Bob is going for another medium run, I think. Or maybe he's switching to the hards. Bob is switching to the hard tires. Interesting strategy. A soft, medium, hard strategy, an alternate one. Going to take a quick pee, guys. Be right back. So we've missed some pit stops. So let's have a look at the current tire situations. With Farby now running in P1. Nelly making an excellent pit stop. And maybe Farby is going to dive in the pits within a few laps to get some fresh mediums. Because he can definitely hunt down Nelly after that. And Rico Toxic now at the back of Brother Adam. Brother Adam on fresh hard tires. Bob Sada and Vico are battling as well. Vico is having some problems with his 7-lap old mediums. So Rico Toxic having 5-lap old medium tires. Oh, and we have Hachi diving into the pits now. Switching to hards. Interesting to see what all the other guys are doing with Sharif even in P3 winning 17 positions. Amazing stuff from Sharif so far. to have some excellent race pace. Rico Toxic now closing the gap on Brother Adam. Brother Adam is in great points still now. He doesn't have to stop anymore. So Brother Adam is showing us he has some excellent racecraft. Let's stay on board with Rico Toxic. And I'm really sure that Farby, Cole and Sharif and Neuropirate are not able to get this stint till the end. So we're definitely going to see some pit stop. Well, Cole is still running on his current medium tire. Will we go for another 2 laps with IP getting a did not finish for crashing out? Not gonna be happy with this result. And we have a safety car, guys. We have another safety car in this lap. And look at IP standing there. IP is out of this session. And we have another safety car. And this will... Oh! Farby picking up a drive-through! No! Our current pole sitter picking up a drive-through. And we all know you can't serve it under safety car conditions. So this is going to be really changing everything. So the whole field, and this is going to be amazing stuff from Cole. Cole is going to be big. Really happy. Sharif is definitely going for a pit stop. And so does Neuropirate. He is leaving some seconds between them. Both Racing Points can go for some excellent points today. And Farby is in the pits. And what is he switching? He's switching to fresh mediums. He's freshing. Oh, what is it? Oh, he teleported away. Yeah, and then will be double stack for the Racing Point team. Well, Cole is now putting on fresh mediums as well. And this will definitely help Cole, but definitely help Arjun and Brother Adam as well. With Nelly putting on fresh soft tires. Interesting. This is going to be a thriller of a race, really. With Gmo continuing on his current hard stint. The only guys who haven't pitted for fresh mediums or fresh hards, fresh softs, whatever you want to call it, are Arjun, Brother Adam. Hachi has pitted the last lap, so he will be benefited by this. Sharif, Tom H, Neuropirate also all pitted. Nelly into P10. Bob Sada didn't pit because he's on fresh mediums as well. Fico pitted, Frico Same. But this will allow every driver to close in and get some great battles. So interesting now with Farby leading the field, but we all know he has a drive-through, so that's really not gonna help him to secure this win. He needs to fight for it, and We all know that. Farby has the pace, but this is what we call your concentration, lack of concentration. And this will allow Brother Adam or maybe Arjun, maybe Cole to get a great win. Netley even getting back to P10, but he's on the fresh soft tires. So, but they will be definitely... No, Farby, don't pit! You can't serve your drive to under safety car conditions. Oh no, Farby, you made a big mistake now. You made a big mistake. Yeah. Listen please, on the stream. And Farby chosen to and that will allow Arjun to take the lead with Brother Adam into P2 now. Well, Cole is now into P3 and really gambling for a podium today. And so is Hachi. Don't count out Hachi because we've seen how quick he can be in Tier 3 last season. And you never have to count out Sharif. Sharif making up some crazy positions already. Let's have a look at the leaders. Will the safety car be in this lap? Yes, the safety car will be in this lap. So it's all about Arjun, who is able to set the pace. With only 11 laps to go. 10 laps after he crosses the line. The safety car's in, so he's able to, and there he goes, Arjun. And who's awake? Who's awake? It's Sharif who is really awake. Sharif taking the outside line, having fresh mediums, having the better, and Gmo is spinning. Gmo is now outside the track. And Sharif is now into P5, hunting down, and Nelly is already in P6. So Nelly has a great restart. And Bob is in P8 now. With Farico, Toxic, and the Racing Point of Neuropirate are battling all the way. Farico Toxic on the outside. Nice move from Farico Toxic. A really nice move. And still side by side they go. And Vigo is not happy. Well, Arjun is now picking up the pace. Nelly is going past Sharif. But how will Nelly's tires go till the end? I think the last laps he will struggle a lot. Maybe even after a few laps. Now he's flying, but let's see in a few laps. Well, Sharif is now on to Hachi. A three-way battle between Tom H, Hachi and Sharif. With Sharif and Tom H going side by side. Sharif is the winner for now. And there's a close battle. Look at this. Bob Sada, Neuropirates, Farico Toxic. And look at this, the Racing Point of Neuropirate losing places to Bob Sada with Farico Toxic all over him again. And look at this. Fico even taking a look down the outside now on Farico. Look how close these battles are. And the most important thing is that everything, all the battles are clean. Scotty taking the inside line now on Vico. Still on the inside. Vico going wide. Now that allows Rocky to overtake him. Vico having a bad restart of this race. While Nelly's hunting down Cole already. And will Nelly go for a win? Well, Sharif is showing some excellent pace. Qualifying in 20th and now in P5. Definitely a great race so far from Sharif. And the DRS has enabled now. Will Nelly be able to overtake Cole? Well, brother Adam is hunting down Arjun. Oh, and we have Scotty with Bob Sada and with Farico Toxic and with Neuropirate battling for P8. And both rounds are touching the playing bumper cars. Interesting to see there's all these close battles on track. Well, Rocky is definitely wanting to get some points today. But Nelly is at the moment on the quickest tire. Will brother Adam be able to get that win, or maybe even Cole? Cole showed us he has the... Oh, we have a battle between Fico and Rocky. Now side by side. Rocky taking the inside line. But it's not enough for an overtaking move. Fico doesn't pick up the DRS of the guy in front of him. So that will allow Rocky to make an overtake into turn 1. Really close now on Fico. But Fico has saved up some ERS. And Fico didn't have any DRS, but look at Ava Immortal going for the overtake. Amazing battles, guys. Amazing battles. Really looking. Oh, and we have someone spinning around. It's Dark RT into the wall. Unfortunate for Dark. Well, Arjun is still having a 3-second time penalty, but he's still gaining on the guys in front, while Nelly is now at the back of brother Adam on soft tires, and he's now next to brother Nelly. Can he go for the win? For now, he's currently sitting in the virtual lead because Arjun has a penalty of 3 seconds. And both of the Renault drivers, Scotty and Bob Sada, are closing the gap on Farico. So let's keep a close look on these drivers. Well, Scotty is having some incidents because he had a bad exit out of the last corner. But let's have a look. Neuropower taking a look on Tom H. But it's not enough to make a move. Well, Farico Toxic is now really closing in on Neuropirate. Will he be able to make a move? And look at the weaving. Look how close this grid is, guys. There are battles everywhere. Literally everywhere. Oh, and Ava is smashing his front wing. That will allow Rocky to pass Ava. And Ava is just being... He knows. This is what we call sportsmanship, Ava. That's... Of course you need to drive on, but if you know you're not going to be quick enough, that's really nice to see if you can just... Oh, look at this! Bob Sada and Farico Toxic now next to each other. Bob Sada, no! Don't touch that curb, Bob. Don't touch it. Come on. He saves it, but that curb is just not able to be touched. Well, Nelly is closing in on Arjun. Will Nelly's tires be able to keep it till the end? Interesting battle between Sharif. Sharif closing in on Cole. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Sharif, Cole, going off track about. What is this battle? What is this? Amazing stuff from Cole and Sharif. But Sharif is going to be the winner. But Cole is doing the switchback move. Great racing, guys. What a... No! No! It's Sharif into the wall. And Cole with him. Guys, give each other room. A VSC is deployed. Oh man, I'm getting crazy now. Sharif and Cole, why? You had such an amazing battle. Why did it have to end like this? It doesn't. Give each other space and you'll be amazing. But currently Arjun will be happy with his current P1. And Nelly into P2 on the soft tires. But let's have a look. Let's have a close look at his tires. I don't think they are really bad at this moment. Not much of degrading. So interesting to see if Nelly can get this thing. We're running again. The VSC has ended. So Farico Toxic already at the back of Tom H. Can he go for an inside move on Tom? Yes, he is. But Tom is going to make it stick. Tom is going for the switchback move. Look at this. Can Tom pick up the slipstream and DRS? Yes, he is. And Tom H now dives on the inside of Farico. Yes, Tom H. Farico still on the outside and still having P5 for now. And the Renaults are both in the points now, so an interesting to see because of Scotty and Bob Sada. Both being tier 1 drivers last season, can they make up some places? With only having 3 left to go after this lap. It's probably Nelly who's going to secure this win. Unless his tires will degrade too much. And we have a battle between Rocky and Cole. Oh, Cole is around. He's not gonna be happy with his race so far with getting contact with Sharif. And Farico Toxic gets the fastest lap. So that will bring him 1 point extra. But still we have Arjun in the lead. But with Nelly now in P2. It's going to be an interesting battle till the end. Will Nelly his tires last in the last 2 laps? It's going to be very, very, very interesting to see how this race will end. And we have someone spinning around. It's dark. Switching to fresh soft tires. And so does Farico. And Nelly is now all over Arjun. Arjun made a mistake. So it's not gonna help him. But for now, my definitely driver of the day will be Arjun. Arjun made some excellent races. He has qualified in P12 and with even leading everything, he has shown us he had some excellent pace on the grid so far. It's good to see, but let's see if Nelly can catch up on him. because at the moment, oh, we have a yellow in sector 2. We spun around. Oh, we have a battle between Farico and Ava is not being able to drive in the session anymore. Arjun and Nelly are battling for P1 in the last 2 laps. So let's stay on board with Nelly. Is he able to catch Arjun on track? Well, Neuropirate is closing in on Tom and on Farico. That's going to be a terrific last lap. Oh, and he locks up and there. Oh, and we have Scotty Fennel and Neuropirate battling for P7. Look at this. Scotty Fennel on the inside of Neuro makes the move stick. Amazing stuff from Scotty. Well, his teammate Bob Sada is now hunting down Neuropirate as well to gain some extra points for the Renault. And Bob Sada is looking to have a great move on the inside. And he makes the move stick as well. Now, everything has to be on the last lap. Well, Bob Sada is just going to pick up the slipstream from Neuropirate and picking up the DRS. But Neuropirate saved up some ERS. But, so that won't allow Bob to make an overtake. And Bob is not like Daniel Ricciardo for late braking. Bob Sada just wants to secure points for the team. And Nelly on the inside. Now, let's see if he can overtake Arjun on track. With even Brother Adam now closing in on both of these front runners. And that will allow to get Brother Adam into P2. So that's good to see from Brother Adam, who has recently promoted to Tier 2 and now even grabbing a podium in his first race. That's amazing stuff. And so the same goes for Nelly. You don't have to count out him. Nelly is currently joined us in F4 last season, and now it's looking like he's grabbing that win in Bahrain today. Into the last corner. It's going to be Arjun who crosses the line in first, but it's going to be Nelly who's going to take that win on penalties. Brother Adam into P2 with Arjun finishing on the podium as well. Into P3, Hachi finishing in P4, Frico P5, Tom P6, Scotty and Bob P7 and P8, Neuro in P9, Fico in P10. And sadly, the other drivers are outside the top 10. An amazing race. We all can conclude that. Amazing stuff from everyone. And I'm really looking forward to really, I'm just speechless how this race did go. And going to, of course, Nelly is the winner of today, but I'm going to give my driver of today, not the game's driver of today, I'm going to give it to Arjun. Arjun, you've drove such an absolutely amazing race, starting in P12, being in front after the second safety car restart. Amazing stuff from Arjun. And really looking forward to next weekend where we drive on USA and hopefully the grid will be closed again. And amazing stuff from every driver in this tier. You are all amazing with such a close grid. So congrats to Nelly again. Not going through the final standings again. Arjun taking my driver of the day. Everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.